Okay, so first we'll be adding in our organic chicken along with the gizzard, neck, heart, anything that you've got. If you even have the feet and you're okay with using that, you can throw feet in. Then we're going to have 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I'm using Bragg's here. And then 2 carrots. I have organic. You have 1 large onion or 2 small onions. I didn't have any real large ones, so I'm just going to go ahead and use 2 small. Let's see what else. And then it calls for 3 stalks of celery. I'm putting 4 because these are kind of short ones. I don't know, they're usually like about that long, I think. So I'm just going to go ahead and put 4. And then after we've boiled it for 2 hours in 4 quarts of water, so it's 1 gallon, also 16 cups depending on what measuring tools you've got on hand. I'll be putting it in my stock pot here and adding the chicken that has already been thoroughly rinsed off and prepared. After it's boiled for, after it's boiled for about 2 hours, you're going to remove your chicken, let it cool a little bit, and take the meat off the bones, and then throw the bones back into bones, skin, all that kind of stuff back into your pot of boiling water, and go ahead and finish simmering it for up to 22 more hours. We're going to do this stock for 24 hours total today, but you can do it for 6 hours total if you like, or 12, whatever works for you. Alright, we're going to go ahead and chop up these veggies. Alright, so before I begin, I want to make sure to note that I rinsed off all my vegetables. I just like to do that, and I cut off the little ends. You know how like with celery when you buy it already pre-washed and stuff, there's just like a little brownness on the end. I cut that off, and I just wanted to note that before we begin. Alright, we're going to chop our celery stalks into fourths, like so. I'm adding this to my pot, which I won't be showing you. You can hear it. Same with the carrots. Now here's how I do the onions. Chop your skin off, take the ends off, do a thin slice down the side so you can pull out the outer layer. You want to work with your onions quickly if you have sensitive eyes. Alright, then I like to shake up my vinegar to make sure you get some of the mother in there. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons into my pot. 1, 2. And we're just going to throw our whole chicken in along with the water. I'm going to show you. See, here's our pot, what we have in it so far. We separated the wings. And now I'm going to add my 16 cups of water into there and put it on to boil. Alright, I'll be back shortly and show you the deboning process. After it boiled for 2 hours, I pulled the chicken out and then I let it cool for a while. I already separated the first chicken from the bones. I'm actually doing 2 pots of the same thing. But I separated the chicken from the bone. I threw the bones back in as I separated it. The gizzard and such, the innards are still in there, along with the veggies. So I'm just going to continue boiling that down. It's on as low as I can put it. So I'm simmering it. I'm going to put a lid over it for the night. It'll continue on, and then in the morning I'm going to go ahead and remove it and separate everything that's in there and can it, I guess. But yeah, once you put this in your bowl, I scooped it out with a spoon. And you might want to chop your chicken into parts. Like you can quarter the whole chicken if you want. It'd be easier to remove from the water later. Until I use my kitchen a lot, I'm always getting stuff everywhere and then having to re-clean. But this is cool enough now that I can just go ahead and pull it off the bone, like so, and then I'm going to throw that back in the pot. Separate the chicken. Tomorrow I'll probably make some chicken enchiladas, or one of the chickens I plan on making enchiladas with it, because I want to stretch these chickens as much as possible. And then the other chicken I plan on making chicken dumpling soup. So I will try to make videos of both of those things. Alright, well, I'm going to keep deboning this. I'm going to get all the chicken out, and then I'm going to put the bones and the veggies back in the pot. And then I'm going to continue cooking on until morning. If you get low on water, you can go ahead and add water. I have enough water in this one, but my other pan's a little bit low, so I'm going to add a little. Because it'll still continue gathering flavor out of all the stuff. So, alright, we'll see you in the morning. Alright, so I just put in about a 1/3 cup parsley, dried parsley. If you have fresh, that would be best, and you can put a whole bunch in. And then you just leave that to simmer for 10 minutes. And then your broth is done. You just gotta remove all that stuff. What we're gonna do with this is I'm going to put it into some mason jars. It should be about 4 mason jars. That's what I'm going to use right away. So I'm going to put a lid on it. Anyway, there we go. Thanks for watching.